Hi folks, Joe Stedman here, your Director of Instruction here at CCNC. Just briefly wanted to share an exciting update to our instruction program with you. Through the Sportsbox 3D golf app, we are now able to capture and analyze the golf swing in three-dimensional space. So I'm very excited to have this capability now at CCNC. As an instructor, 3D motion capture allows me to really look at a player on a completely different level, under the microscope, if you will. And the Sportsbox app allows us to do so in under 60 seconds with just one face-on view of the player. Prior to this point, we would have needed a system with several different cameras at different angles or several body sensors actually placed on the player. But now, at pretty much anywhere we would like, on the golf course, on the range, we're able to get all this data with just one swing. So now we're at the point where we can start looking at things a little more closely. So as you can see here on the list, we have several different angles and positions of the body that we can choose to look at. In this example, I've just turned on pelvis turn and pelvis sway. But we can essentially activate any combination of those and look at them from any angle that we would like. For this example, we're going to start with face on, and if we come down to the left corner here, we can see we just tap these different positions of the swing, and you see the app automatically gives us that objective measurement. So in this example, the player has at shaft parallel in the backswing, player is turning the pelvis 15 degrees away from the target. The pelvis is moving 1.1 inches away from the target. If we go to the top of the backswing, it gives us those numbers there, and then we can see all the way through the swing from whatever angle we choose. One of the coolest aspects of the app is I'm able to compare these numbers that we're getting, these measurements, with the numbers that we're getting off of the toured players. So those of you who know me know that at the core of my teaching philosophy is the concept of individuality, right? Everybody's different. We can't make everybody swing the same way. However, what we do see on tour is that many players have, when we look at these 3D parameters, there are certain things that mostly all, if not all, good players are doing. There's a wide spectrum of all these things. But what I can look at is see what areas of the swing is the player out of the spectrum, right? Or on close to one end of the spectrum. So then we can kind of come through and quickly identify those and make the appropriate corrections and start giving some feels and drills based on that player's biomechanical profile and body type. So while advancements in technology will never replace the hard work and effort that is required to make real change in the golf swing, the ability to record a swing and analyze it in 3D will drastically streamline that process and make it much more efficient. So in addition to our current ability to measure ground reaction force through our force plates and our ability to measure club and ball data through our launch monitor, the 3D motion capture app really allows us to get a full comprehensive view of all aspects of the golf swing, supported by objective data. This will allow us to save a lot of time on the lesson tee and greatly expedites the learning process. Thanks so much for watching, and hope to see you out there.
What's going on, bro?